I tried to post a video earlier and I don't think it posted, but if it did and I just don't see it, I'll just repeat myself a little bit, no big deal. Feeling a bit better today. Just got out of the shower. So, because I can't just sit here and wallow in misery, that's not the kind of person I am. I mean, I can have a couple of videos, a couple of days, excuse me, let me get some water, where I'm sad and scared and stuff, and that's okay. It's okay to have that. But I need to take some kind of action. I can't just sit here and be that way forever. That's when people know there's something wrong. So the action items for today, starting yesterday. Since I have this fitness watch, I've actually been using it very heavily. So I know now my baseline steps, and that's the steps I'm going to take every day. Just like walking around here, taking out the trash, doing my laundry, getting the food, going to the bathroom, going to the roof, doing all the various things during the day is 3,000 steps. That's how much I walk in a day. I walk a mile and a half, which is kind of funny. But it shows that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm eating every couple hours. So anyway, so my goal though is 6,000, and 6,000 is all my baseline plus walking to the park and walking around it one time. That's the goal. When I start walking down to the beach, that's gonna like blow the 10,000 goal out of the water, because I would walk to the tide pools, which is around a hill a little bit. But it would also be a lot more exercise because it's a steep hill coming back up. So it wouldn't count as more steps, but it would be more physical exercise. That's like working my way up to the boss level. Starting yesterday, though, I've added cycling after work, especially if I don't want to walk to the park, because yesterday and today I just didn't feel like seeing people. So I yesterday I did 15 minutes on the bike, and I have it on extreme hard mode, and it's not on extreme hard mode on purpose. It can only be on extreme hard mode. It is broken. However, I would have put it on extreme hard mode anyway, because that's more resistance. And like I said, I did 15 minutes yesterday, and I did 20 minutes today. And my watch tells me like how many calories. I'm not concerned about burning calories or any of that. I'm just concerned about moving. And later in the those are afternoon. I do the walking during the day, the cycling immediately after clocking out. Then I take my shower, and then throughout the night, I have my little purple egg for grip strength. That I'll do. I have my 5-pound weights. I'll do that. I'll do some aerobics and some yoga, and then some stretching, some aerobics and some yoga. Probably not gonna do like full sets. The yoga is mostly like I just need to stretch and move everything, all my joints, all my muscles. I just need to. So I do the certain yoga poses that'll stretch everything, neck, to ankles, just and so and then with that, uh, that'll be my physical exercise, and that's what I've been doing. I've been working my way up to this, just adding the cycling yesterday, and so a fairly large portion of my day is taken tracking exercise, and I also do my blood pressure, my blood oxygen, and my heartbeat or my heart rate, uh, at least once a day, probably twice. Sometimes I'll do it like after exercise to see. Never had anything close to hypertension, even after exercise. Excuse me. Um, so I am definitely taking action on the physical front, because I think the physical front is affecting my emotional state. Obviously, it would. I mean, we like to think it doesn't, but it does. Um, so so with that, okay, that hopefully if I can maintain, I'm not gonna probably do more than like a half hour on the bike. I'm working my way up to half hour. Hopefully tomorrow we'll do 25, and Friday I'll do a half hour, and then half hours where it's gonna stay. And then like I can do half hours like on the weekends. Again, on days I don't feel like going for a walk. Sometimes I just want to go for a walk though. So it's an option. I can do them both. I can do it all. More exercise isn't going to kill me. In fact, exercise is probably one of the things that's going to keep me alive. So I think I've got the food situation under control. I order things that are quick that I can eat throughout the day. I have a lot of it. That's good. A lot of protein stuff. Fine. I'm not ordering DoorDash. So anything left over from my check is going into my savings. If it's $15, it's $15, dude. That's $15 that wasn't in my savings yesterday. So that's an action item I'm taking. You know, I'm not gonna. I still have unpaid medical bills and stuff, and my credit card bill is now. But still okay. You know, the bills are still paid. There's no deficit, no red bills, nothing. So all is well with that. I'm just taking a little more action. I talked to my boss today. She called me because I needed help with the job, and I was in the middle of sobbing. It was not related to the job. It was just sometimes I'll be working crying because I'm sick and I've never been sick before. And she talked to me for a while, and she kind of talked me off a ledge a little bit, to be honest with you. And then we did the job, but I think that I have been I've been trying to keep this. I've been trying not to be messy at work. So I'm not. I'll give them updates, and like occasionally I'll be like, oh my god, you know, I feel nauseated. What do you guys suggest I do if I can't do this, this, and that? Because I don't want to. I'm scared for my varices, you know, or something like that. But it's never like I'm not spending all day going, and I'm not doing it. You know, once in a while, not every day. Because they know they don't need me to constantly be reminding them. You know, we're all trying to do a job. We're not here to like. This isn't my support group. They're nice and they're friendly and they want to help, but they want to help every so often, and I get that, and I appreciate that, and I would never take advantage. But it was nice of her to help me out there. I had a little. I don't think it was encephalopathy brain fog. But it was just like, I just overwhelmed brain fog this morning. So, I'm still trying to be able to write and to be able to do some studying, but right now, that's not going to be a focus. That's just going to be extra. If I don't read as much as I want to read in a week, okay, I won't finish a book. If I spend more time on my computer one day, okay. Y'all know I'm going to take action. I'm not just going to get... I don't get mired in things. I have to keep moving. And unfortunately, keeping moving in this instance isn't the same. I don't get to keep learning. I just have to keep pushing my body. Not pushing it. I just have to keep doing the things that are best for me. I have to do them every day, and I have to do them faithfully, and I can. I'm uniquely qualified to do that. My dad does the same thing for his diabetes. So, it's genetic. I'll be fine with all those little things. It's the emotional stuff that gets me. It's the emotional stuff that I've had the hardest time with my whole life. My time is running short, but I talked to my mom today. I can tell she's trying to protect my feelings, and I'm trying to protect hers. And it's just freaking dire. She is so tired. I can hear it in her voice. But my brother is not here with me. He's helping them. And that's fine. They need him more than I do right now. So I'm grateful to him that he is able to do this, because I can't. So, and nobody else can. So, you know, he's there in spirit, but I know right now he needs to be there with them. So, all right, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I am going to get better. Just takes time, and I'll talk to you soon.